Welcome, guys and gals, back to another Ghost of Tabor video update review. Now, I didn't think I would ever touch this game again, because it's just, it was good, amazing, and I loved it. However, I've been looking at the new updates, such as stream items, a whole bunch of other stuff they looked at, and I was going to play again, but then I actually got into the game and realized that some of their updates they did do was just the most awfulest idea you could ever do, Tabor, and your game is just becoming less good and more garbage and shitty because you want to copy Contractors, Shadow, Showdown, Exville Zone, whatever, that game, yeah. You want to add stuff from their game and put it in your game and make your game more shitty for doing so. So let's look at this garbage review. Now you might remember the amazing red bag that we all love and did. Well, it got retextured into this garbage thing. And you might be wondering why I hate it so much, and that's because the space is ass now. There's no point in having this bag ever in a raid. I don't even know if we still have the sling. But if we do, that thing might be more useful than this. And they retextured the bag, so now the bag's just garbage, because how am I supposed to fit stuff in this shitty bag because you want to redo it? Why couldn't you just let us glitch stuff inside each other? That's what made your game actually good when it came to carrying stuff, in my personal opinion. Now you also get the same with the ooh bag. And no, you cannot shut these bags. There's no closing these bags. Now this stem, retextured, looks amazing. I actually freaking like it. I think it's a really good update. But they had to go and ruin it with this garbage update of a bag that you can't fit shit in. So that's just terrific. Who knows? Maybe they want less people playing their game. That could just be it. Maybe Ghost of the Boards had it with people getting game reviews on them, bro, because their game's freaking garbage now. Look at these garbage ass bags. Now, another thing that they added, I think is pretty good if you use your storage rooms. Let's go in here and let's say you have storage 3 or 2, right? You got all these free shelves. You can do all the way to any armor that doesn't have a module on it, I believe, can be folded to this tiny little thing and placed on the shelf. Now that's pretty good. I think a lot of people like it. I think I'll come to like it. But me personally, I think this is garbage. Because unless you're just a lowlife that never gets off the game, you're never going to need that much armor to be able to storage that your armories can't store for you. So another kind of useless thing, but pretty cool. Now the gear tech, your new bag, right? Me personally, I think this is good. You can not store sidearms on it. Cool. But you can now store a gun on the back of the gear. If this game wasn't so garbage. You can now store guns on the back of your bag and on the side of your bag, which means if you kill a boss, you can get your weapon out and the boss's weapon out, or if your teammate dies, you can get any weapons he has on him out of the raid for him. So that's a pretty cool update. However, the gear tech is now one of the most useless bags, along with all the bags, because you can't store anything unless it's 10 feet away from the bag, which is kind of retarded in my opinion, because you have all this space, but you can't even use it. So, gear techs are now useless. So yeah, anyhow, I believe another update was they changed running speed. You are now 10 times faster, which is cool, but when you walk, I believe you're 10 times slower, right? Let's check this out. No, you're still pretty fast. You're just fast no matter what, so. W with the movement speeds. Thank you. I didn't want to spend half my entire life in a raid. Now, it depends on if your stamina goes down super slow or super fast, whether it's good or not. Now, we have this bag right here that you can, of course, store a gun on the side of, even though most of us will just put it inside the bag. Now, let's see how storage is in this. Right? The storage in this bag is still amazing, and this is probably the only bag people will be using from now on. Because you can store anything and whatever. Most likely pile it in and glitch it just like good old Tabor we all loved. Now the stems. The stems are pretty cool. That's a new update. The marijuana has obviously had a retextured too. Now let's see. Yeah, you can do it with every single armor in the game. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can do this with helmets, of course. You probably can't. Now, I believe the stuff that's being added into the game is being able to add helmets to bags, which is a pretty cool update, and I get that's something we all wanted. But now you've made bags completely useless in this game. You gave us a retextured stem, pretty cool, I like it, me personally. But you gave us useless bags. and you added to be able to crush armors to put them on shelves. Like, we needed that. Cool. I'm so glad. Now, the one thing I'm very upset about, which should be somewhere in these patch notes right here, if they've done it yet, which they have not, I believe, but there are 2 new streamer items coming out from Milk Guy and some other stupid things that no one knows who they were at all, like, ever. They don't even know who you are. I've never even heard of these people until the day the Tabor TikTok told me that they were getting stuff in the game. And here I am, a guy that tries to make videos on this game. I mean, there's not much going for it. I personally just love the game because of the way it was. And I still haven't gotten a streamer item, which is insane. Now, is this me just bragging and whining about not getting a streamer item? Of course not. These are actually just garbage updates that no one wanted, other than being able to put guns and helmets on your bag. But making our bags garbage to look like Xville Zone, where you can't, the walls and everything on the bag are actually walls. It's stupid. We didn't want this. No one even wanted this, I believe. Now, the armor thing, I can get behind, me personally. I think it's cool. The bags, no, it's garbage. The putting helmets and guns, new stems, best thing ever. Lifesavers. But your garbage update with these bags are just the worst thing ever. And adding 2 new streamer items that no one even knows who you are. Cool, maybe they live stream a lot, and a bunch of people that watch them live stream know about them. But me personally, I've never even heard of these people. And if they're TikTokers, then it's even more of an insult than I could imagine. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this review on this game. And me personally, I might just be leaning more towards Xville Zone. Not really, because you can't get nothing done in that game. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this review. And thank you, Tabor, for making your game even more crappy than it originally was. Goodbye.